Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're here to join me today, as I couldn't find a way into the secret passage that I saw last episode. So let's see where this leads to. We've been exploring Byzantium upstairs, and we came down from the other side of this tunnel. And I assume we've been here already and whatnot. Jules Molina. Hi.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm just looking around.
Well, there's nothing to see here. Nope, nothing at all. Laws, I knew it. You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
What are you so worried about?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Calm down and tell me what happened. I may have seen them already.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
Don't worry, they're sleeping. I look for them.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
No way. I thought maybe there were 3 of them, because we found 2. Maybe there were 3 of them. I was secretly hoping that it would be 2 of them. Well, let's see where this goes. But I have an opinion in my back pocket, let's put it like that. What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
But why won't you go into the tunnels yourself?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Rumors? Like what?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Why are there exterminator mechanicals in the tunnels?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
I'm wondering why you're so attached to these sprats.
They're for my, research.
Fine, don't tell me then.
Something else?
Can I actually ask you? I'm gonna insist.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
Just tell me what this has to do with the Earth Sprats.
Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
Imperative indeed. So your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names, they all have backstories too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Who are Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa? I'm picking those 2 out of at random. I assume they're related, brother and sister, maybe.
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract.
I would imagine them being siblings and all that. What's Vanda's story?
She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa.
Steamy. I'm curious about Haroon Greenlee and Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez. Again, brother and sister.
So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda.
Oh, okay. I suppose I should have known. Who's I'm just saying this because they're together in the same question, and it's weird that they are, because there's no reason for my character to ask about two of them together when I'm not asking about Vanda and Evelyn. Evelyn Esley Okoye?
She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold.
Who am I kidding? I don't need to hear about this.
Something else?
I don't, but, you know, it's a Let's Play, so I do. And that's just how it goes. You seem surprised I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
My suspiciously kind offer. Okay, farewell. Don't worry, I won't be kind at all when I start talking about what is about to happen. So we need to go back downstairs. And we have seen, of course, these sprats. And Cupid's in the laboratory. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, great stuff. This is good. I was gonna say that it wasn't, basically, because there's no freaking way I would look for the sprats on camera, by the way. So you're just running away from me? Is that it? Well, I can click E on you. You know that. Yeah. That might explain why it's such a weird level. It's not actually as hard to understand as I initially thought, but then again, isn't that exactly the problem of level design? Is the level designers just think of their levels as, it's not that difficult to understand, and then people who are not acquainted with their levels get extremely confused. Also, people who are me get extremely confused, but again, that's more of a me thing than necessarily of a level thing. I did look at it. I had a look at the level off camera as I was looking for. You see what's going on over here? I want to go over there, and what do? I go over here. Yeah. It's not great. You shouldn't design levels like this. Basically, it's just like my not zero experience, I suppose. Zero professional experience designing levels, but is telling you, Mr. or Mrs. or anything level designer, that you shouldn't design levels like this. Did you hear? Oh, clicked on the wrong button. Did you hear that? They don't hear that. Anyway, teleport back. Actually, not teleport back. There's just this one. Now teleport back. Oh. Suspiciously wrong. But then again, you know what? Let's take this elevator. This is the elevator that we took to get in here. And it's definitely a place that I know upstairs. The other one I don't as much. Just took everything. No, I'm wrong. Both of the elevators had workbenches. Hi.
Any luck finding my sprats?
Yes, I have them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn, I'm never letting you out of my sight again. Please, take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
And that's that. The experience is definitely a lot more than the money.
I'd love to chat, but I can't afford the absence.
Or is it your employer that can't afford the absence? Because I think that's more of what's going on. Anyway, where are... Oh. Maintenance tunnels. The parcel system is here. Where the heck am I?
I'll sue every technician and employee who's ever touched this damned device. Don't you know who I am? This is all so very beneath me.
Will you indeed? It's a very litigation-happy society, is it? What is this? It's owned...
Something's changed with my pistol's trigger pull. You been tinkering again?
Maybe just a little. Is that all right with you?
It's a lot smoother. Thanks.
Huh. Happy to help.
You'd think that she'd be mad. Because, you know, muscle memory and all that. And while it's not really muscle memory, because muscles don't have memory, it is still memory, and it's related to the muscles, so it's... You can call it muscle memory. It's fine. I don't need to be pedantic with myself. Thank you very much. Let's actually need to be pedantic with the game. Let's go back in, or go in here, because obviously I missed this little bit. HBS. I like the fact that they centered the letters and not the like the whole line, because the distance between that little dot and that is shorter than the distance between that and that. This way it looks good. Although it's a matter of opinion whether that dot should be there or there. It's not opinion, I suppose. It's I mean, it is opinion. It's just sort of preference, I suppose. Excuse me.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Except for talking to me, clearly.
Real slick.
Shh. It's not even owned. For some reason, I thought this was a mirror, and I was like, I don't know, a reflection. All of a sudden, holy crap, that's not a mirror. That's fine. You go up this? Slightly. Tech kit.
Keep it quiet, Cap.
Shh. Don't whisper in my ear like that. You know how I feel about that. No ankles broken. At least not immediately. Who broke ankles? Don't break ankle. Oh, there it is. No, there is not. Wait, what? There it is. I was like, what? How is it 17? We have the Parcel. Optional, retrieve the minister's package from HBS. And that is optional because that is the way for us to get into that place from the front door. Which is not necessary because we have access to the back door as well. I must be spooking the clients. Wait. Speaking. Hi. Nightingale step, that looks proper. I'm sure you can't see this, and even if you can, even if you could, I mean, it's definitely not weird that you're that the employee is just gonna climb on top of that and crouch and take his stuff. But I mean, take a thing. It shouldn't be weird that I would take anything at all. I can't. Oh, now I can. I can talk. That's all I want in life. I swear I saw it. Oh, that you see it?
Hey.
Hey. Okay, I think it's a matter of if you're moving fast enough, it lets you talk to them.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
A prosperous day indeed. So, it's less awkward than... Oh, no.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Hi. What exactly do you do here?
Halcyon Parcel Service is the most dependable parcel delivery service in the colony. You might even say we're part and parcel of Halcyon's commercial enterprise. That's just a little parcel joke.
delivered with the same lines as everything else, or the same tone. So if someone needs a package, and just to be clear, it was delivered like that because the voice actress probably didn't understand it as a joke, and then the second line just comes after. So if someone needs a package delivered, then they come here?
Nope, just parcels. We don't deal in packages.
What's the difference?
It's very technical. Halcyon Parcel Service strictly adheres to the standards and definitions of packaging as outlined by the Executive Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. We can ship all the parcels you want. But if I start shipping packages, I could get into some real trouble. Handcuffs and hard labor trouble.
Right. Farewell. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke or not. I think it is supposed to be a joke. It doesn't land, though. I mean, maybe it does to some people. The distinction seems ludicrous. That's the one. To me, not knowing what the real-life distinction is, but I know that my reaction to that distinction, is similar to the reaction I see in some people, in other things that are very obvious to me, like, you know, Wi-Fi or Ethernet. Ethernet? Whichever one. The distinction being very important, but also irrelevant to many people.
And you know how dreadful the paperwork is. Don't I ever, my dear fellow? Why, I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete. How we suffer in the name of commerce.
Indeed. In the name of commerce. Indeed.
My dear fellow.
Okay, so they're talking about things, and I'm trying to figure out where the heck I am, because I don't want to miss anything. And, this... I know exactly where I am. This is not where we came from, though. Is it? It might be. Either way, let me go this way. Parcel service, no connection. The exit to the other thing. There's that way, and that way that connects over to that way. Gotcha.
If Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time, I'm gonna snap.
Why do you think I've been avoiding the estate district?
Isn't that your beef?
Was. I sent Rajesh.
Shouldn't it be Rajesh? Or is that like an okay pronunciation? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I have been here or not.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
I have.
The one with the spade.
I have indeed. So that probably means... Hi. It does not mean that... I mean, I could go... Jesus, this is difficult to understand. I have not been here, right? Or... I have, actually. I mean, I looked at you, but I didn't talk. Did I?
The best defense is a powerful offense, is it not? What can I help you find?
I have. Yeah. The first time we were here, in fact. Bijou revenu. No, revue. And we saw that already. It's definitely not the best choice. I like that the songs
always seemed a bit crude, even for me. Besides, how am I supposed to introduce dates to Bold Betsy with a straight face?
I name all my favorite machines. What's wrong with naming your pistol?
Oh, I thought you meant... Never mind. Oh, I've thought about it. Just never came up with anything I could stick with.
I wonder what she means by whatever she meant. Are we talking about the nether bits? I don't know. You know, naming your nether bits, that sounds like a reasonable thing that a reasonable person would do. For sure. I realize I am coming across as a reasonable person in this instance. I'm not gonna defend myself. What do we have? Byzantium State... Dr. Shantran's home. This is important. This is a mission, and we definitely haven't been here. This is the thing that we... Is this not Max's mission? Companion quest. No. Max's mission was done. Dr. Chantrand is, I would think, Nyoka.
You think the privy's gold-plated too?
I don't know. Yeah, you'd think that's a terrible idea to do that. Because gold is very soft. And it's a pain to clean. Also, you'd think they'd be beyond previes in the age of space, wouldn't they? They'd have figured out that there's a lot better ways to evacuate. Let's see what we have over here in the logs. Cascadia compromised. I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files in my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells. Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that the sacrifice made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. The sacrifices serve a higher purpose. One day when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. Yeah, that's not, no. It's just no. Let's read about HRS 1084. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks, my team? That's all one sentence, and I'm not sure what it means. But anyway, as usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver the results, they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population. They desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. And yet another relocation. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home is instead fast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time, but our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. This is titled The First Extraterrestrials, by the way. Update: wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it with vodka. It bears mentioning that a human born outside of Earth is extraterrestrial. So, and not in just a funny way or not in a way that, oh, if you really think about it. No, just absolutely extraterrestrial. That's what the word means. That it is a word that is applied, for example, for minerals or, you know, samples, like samples that you collect from sand, for example, and you can find extraterrestrial beads of glass and things. And in fact, you'll find a lot of it because, you know, a lot of the meteors that hit Earth just fall to Earth as sand because it just all evaporates, sort of. Then you call it extraterrestrial iron or whatever, and it's still iron because iron is just a thing, but it doesn't mean that it's green and with antennas, you know, if you know what I mean. Laboratory access. Let's see. Status sealed. No, not anymore. It isn't. So this mission is in regards to that bit that we found in HRS? With all the scientists in suspension. And that whole thing about them basically having indeed sacrificed themselves for whatever research they were doing. Of course, we're going to find out what that was. At least I think we will. Hiccup. So there's nobody here. No, I suppose we're going upstairs. Nope, downstairs. but not in this episode because we're out of time. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.